Okay, we'll see two variants of this in execution. One is just after this, which is the backtracking example on a graph coloring problem. The Australia map, 7 regions. I guess we started late. We have 10 minutes, so we can discuss this problem. So we can actually apply the given algorithm. So this is the empty assignment. So we start with the empty assignment. Okay, add color that region because this will be the first region that I select to color. So this is the first variable. So I have 7 variables, 7 regions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm numbering them in this fashion. Somebody else might number them in different fashion. It all depends on how this function is implemented. Okay, for me, in this explanation that I am giving you, I am numbering them in this order, and I am using this order only for the rest of the discussion. जो साइड वाले रीजन है उनको मैं ऐसे नंबर देते जाता हूँ, एंड दिस इज द 6th रीजन, और ये टास्मानिया जो नीचे है वो 7th रीजन है. सो आई एम नंबरिंग देम इन दिस फैशन. दिस इज व्हाट आई यूज्ड टू फॉलो अर्लियर एज वेल, जब मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया. तो ये मेरा वेरिएबल का लिस्ट है. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, so this is how I'll be doing. So first I will select the first region, that is this region. How many colors I have from the domain? Domain has 3 colors, and those probably are ordered as red, green, blue, because that standard palette में RGB palette हम लोग बोलते हैं. कभी कभी BGR भी बोलता है, but I'm using RGB. So I'm first choosing red, then I'm choosing green, then I'm choosing blue color, and hence you will get to see that in the next slide there are these 3 colors. Okay, so I can extend this like this. So will my algorithm do this? No, my algorithm will only extend this side, because I will choose a region, then that is my variable, then I choose a color, and then my for loop will iterate second color, third color. It will go only to this place if this does not yield you a solution. Okay, that is how the algorithm is designed. That is what we looked at, right? We chose first what? We chose the variable, then we chose a value, then we proceeded for a recursive call, wherein we considered that this is my partial assignment. Pass this partial assignment now to the recursive call of recursive backtracking algorithm, depth first search algorithm, that is. Now what you need to do, again choose from the unassigned variable. So unassigned variable अब कौन से होंगे? Region 2, region 3, region 4 up to region 7, they are unassigned variables. I need to choose one variable out of them. So if I choose second variable, that is this variable, depending on my definition of the problem here, since I can't color 2 regions that are sharing borders with each other using same color, this region can't be colored with color red. It can be colored with green or blue, GB. So that's why I have 2 children at this point, and that is exactly what you will see here. So I may extend it to next 2 regions. So explanation था, ये मैं रब कर रहा हूँ, थोड़ी देर पहले हमने इसको देखा था. We are just enacting the algorithm. So my algorithm should start with this, then it will jump to this, then it will jump to this. Okay, and if it can't find a solution in this region, then it will go here. This is exactly how a depth first search algorithm behaves. That is why backtracking algorithm, we said that it is an uninformed strategy, and it is doing depth first search, the backtracking for CSP. Okay, now what's next? So next is this region. So I can pick that region, and I can reach up to these 2 colors, where I can choose red or blue. Okay, I can further continue this process, and I can get to next depth level. You are sure that as you progress in depth wise fashion, so this was depth 0, depth 1, 2, partial assignment with 2 variables, partial assignment with 3 variables, partial assignment with 4 variables, partial assignment with 5 variables. Okay, at any point in time, if you can't assign, you are going to go take back the step, go to the sibling. ओके अगर मुझे यहाँ पे जाने के बाद पता चला कि आई कांट एक्सटेंड दिस ट्री फर्दर, देन व्हाट आई विल डू, यहाँ पे मैंने कौन सा असाइनमेंट किया था, असाइन किया था रेड कलर फॉर दिस रीजन, सो आई विल take it back, go back here, and then color it with blue. This is exactly what backtracking step in that algorithm was doing. Okay, this step, which is removing the variable is equal to value assignment and then relooping the for, redoing the for loop. That is exactly what the algorithm is doing. Okay, I hope I've tried to make you aware this about this algorithm. Now please understand, ये जो next nodes मैंने दिखाया है वो इसलिए दिखाया है, I'll just redraw the things and then we'll talk. Okay, so ऐसे ये ट्री बहुत बड़ा हो सकता है, बहुत बड़ा है ना, कितना डेप्थ लेवल 7 तक जाएगा, because there are 7 regions, 7 variables, one variable I choose at a step, so 7 step I'll get a solution, I get a complete assignment basically, and that complete assignment may or may not be reachable in a particular direction. In this case, it may be in the way we have followed the strategy, but as you reach this point where you have already colored this region as red, this region as green, okay, I can actually jump directly to some other level in this entire tree space, because if you see this region closely, if this assignment is considered to be an assignment of the to be part of a complete assignment, this region can only be colored using blue color in that complete assignment. I can't use any other color for this particular region. I have to use blue color to color this region, because that's the only color remain in the palette using which I can successfully color this region. तो ये कहीं पे भी आप अगले डेप्थ में जाओगे तो आपको पहले ही पता चलता है यहाँ पे कि ये रीजन ब्लू हो गया. तो जैसे यहाँ पे अगर पहुंचोगे तो यहाँ पे आपको पता चलेगा कि ये पर्टिकुलर जो रीजन है, दिस कैन बी ईदर ग्रीन और दिस कैन बी ब्लू, राइट? So as I'm crossing over to the depth level, from one depth level to the next, as I'm crossing over, what is happening is, for certain variables, their domains are shrinking up. Their domains are shrinking up because the domain values are no more following the constraint. Other domain values are no more following the constraint. That's why the domains are shrinking. So over here, this region could have been colored with any of the 3 colors. At depth 1, this region can only be colored with 2 of the 3 colors, and depth 2, it can be colored with only 1 of the 3 colors. Okay, so that is how the domain of this variable is shrinking. What about this Tasmania variable? Its domain is not altered anyhow in all the levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 depth तक अभी जाओगे तो भी वो Tasmania region, which is an isolated region, उसका जो domain का size होगा वो fixed रहेगा. That won't be getting shrink. But for all the other variables that are participating basically in the constraint graph, which is available in the definition of the CSP problem, the variables which are participating in the constraint graph, as we do partial assignment to some other variables also, these variables are reducing in their domain values. The domain values are automatically getting reduced. So this yields us to another algorithm or another improvement over backtracking algorithm, which says if we record this information somehow, if we record or recall this information or keep this information in some data structure and use this information up, can my depth first search algorithm be further speeded up? जो भी मेरा डेप्थ फर्स्ट सर्च एल्गोरिथम काम कर रहा है उससे वो ज्यादा फास्ट काम कर सकेगा या नहीं? Why I want my depth first search algorithm to be faster is because ये जो algorithm है, जैसा ही आपका ये रीजन थे 7, अगर मैं इंडिया कंट्री मैप लूं, 33 regions are there, more than 30 regions are there. Exact count, I sorry, because the number of states keep on changing, I'm not remembering, but it is more than 30 obviously states in Indian map. And if I want to color the Indian map with unique colors, no neighbors are sharing the colors with each other, and that's the problem that I have in my hand. then the n value is 31. So depth level 31, branching factor may also be more, and I can actually have a very cumbersome backtracking depth first search algorithm following in a particular direction till depth level 31, और 25 डेप्थ लेवल के पास जाने के बाद उसको पता चलता है कि इसके आगे मैं नहीं बढ़ सकता, बिकॉज नाउ my current assignment has flawed certain constraint and there are no further assignments left in this particular for this particular variable. तो मैं पीछे आऊंगा, फिर मैं 24th लेवल पे आके सिबलिंग ट्राई करूंगा. Okay, then when I don't get in that direction also solution, I come back to 23rd level, then I come back to 22nd level. But such heuristics or such information that we can get early, that एक पर्टिकुलर वेरिएबल का डोमेन श्रिंक हो रहा है और मैं 11th स्टेप में पहुंच गया या 11th डेप्थ लेवल में पहुंच गया, और मुझे अचानक से पता चलता है कि मेरे कंट्री के ग्राफ में ऐसा एक रीजन है जिसका डोमेन नल हो गया. नल हो गया मतलब ये पर्टिकुलर असाइनमेंट में ये पर्टिकुलर डायरेक्शन में ये मैं पार्शियल असाइनमेंट करते करते 11 वेरिएबल्स आई हैव असाइन्ड वैल्यूज टू. सम ऑफ द अनचोजन वेरिएबल, देयर इज वन वेरिएबल who does not have any value left in his domain, and that information is very precious for us, because इसके बाद मैं वो ट्री को ग्रो करने की जरूरत नहीं है, क्योंकि कहीं भी उस ट्री के सब ट्री में मैं चला जाऊं, वो पर्टिकुलर वेरिएबल जो अभी नल हो गया था, there won't be any possible assignment that I can have for that variable. Okay, so that's the next thing that is going to come our way tomorrow's lecture, which is how to improve backtracking efficiency. One way is to address the question which variable should be assigned next from the set of variables which are unassigned. Second problem to ask, or second question to address, would be what order the values from the domain should be tried. Okay, and can I detect inevitable failure early, क्योंकि एल्गोरिथम जो है ऑटोमेटिकली फेल्यूर डिटेक्ट करता है, असाइनमेंट करते करते जाता है, और जैसे ही एक डेप्थ लेवल तक पहुंचेगा वहां पे वैल्यू असाइन नहीं हो सकता एक वेरिएबल को, इट विल अंडरस्टैंड दैट वो डायरेक्शन में मैं आगे नहीं जा सकता, इट बैकट्रैक्स वन स्टेप एट अ टाइम. सो कैन आई बैकट्रैक मल्टीपल स्टेप? मैं अगर डिटेक्ट इनएविटेबल फेल्यूर अर्ली डिटेक्ट कर सकूं तो 28th लेवल को जाने के बाद आइडेंटिफाई होने से पहले ही 11th लेवल को अगर मुझे पता चल रहा है कि कोई वेरिएबल का डोमेन नल हो रहा है, तो मुझे पहले पता चलेगा एंड आई वोंट एक्सप्लोर द ट्री फर्दर ना. तो इट विल कंसिडरेबली रिड्यूस द अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम माय एल्गोरिथम वुड रिक्वायर to do a search over the entire state space. So these are the three questions with which we leave today, and tomorrow we'll try to understand how different variants of general purpose backtracking algorithm try to make this algorithm more efficient by addressing these problems.